the Honorable Chairman, Honorable Schultz, and the Honorable Executive Director Simmons, and the 156 members and the Fishing Council this morning. I want to say talofa. I want to, this morning, when I first met some of you at the opening of the ramp in Faleatasi, to be honest and to be truthful, that was my first experience with the fishing councils. So bear with me as I sit up here and try to address the key point of the conference or the summit or the meeting, whatever you may call it, this morning and throughout this week. Fishing is the ocean, and fishing is life. To the Samoans, and I'm very sure that's throughout the Pacific and all the Asian islands that are represented here. And as we said in the alpha ceremony this morning, I think there's a clash of, number one, I would say our culture versus the Westerns. And I was just laughing to myself as we finished the alpha ceremony, because we Samoans were raised up and sitting on the mats. And as we go through the process of this morning, the Samoans ended up sitting on a chair and a table, and the rest of the groups that are used to be sitting on a table and chairs are sitting on the mats. So, clash of cultures that I want to bring them up. And I want to also bring the point out, this is going to an end. Bear with me, please. I want to also bring the point, I think, like I said, I'm barely scratching the edge here on fisheries and sanctuaries and coral reef. I think also it's a clash of our effort between fishery, sanctuaries, and coral reef. I think some are trying to protect, some are trying to revive, and some are trying to survive. I think those are the three major issues amongst the different entities of our government and our communities. And similarly, like I said, the clash of culture, I bring the same point to the three different communities that I know of that are trying their effort in different ways and different approach to protect what I had mentioned earlier. Fishing is life. I hope that it's not for money or political agenda or even personal agenda that we do this. I think that we move forward with our efforts and our resources. That I would ask, and I see among the audience today here are also those that are forefront of the sanctuaries and coral reef task force. I see my brother, good friend, Dede Bell on the audience. And a lot of you have done this way before I do. And Wally, man of the ocean, and Carl Sanchez, and many of you that are sitting in the audience, you know that you've been fishing all your life. But my request to the council this morning is to find a way to bring our resources together, if that can be done. Work together with the other entity, if we may or if we can, with a common goal and focus of what I opened my statement with: fishing is life. pray to God that today will be a new day with the 156 councils, fishing councils and conference, and that it will be blessed with the new ways of going forward, new ways of thinking, and may God bless the chairman, the deputy director, and all the members of the councils.
It certainly is an honor for us to be here to have our meeting in American Samoa. So it's an honor to have our meetings attended by elected leaders and the leaders of this community, American Samoa community. The Western Pacific Council encompasses one of the largest area, if not the largest regional fisheries area of the United States. We come from Saipan, Guam, Hawaii, and American Samoa. Diverse cultures, we're very similar cultures. Our communities depend on sustaining one of the most valuable resources, and that is our marine resources. The Western Pacific Council has continued its efforts over the many years that it has functioned. Members of the council consist of individuals from the fishing communities, the government agencies, both local and federal. It is our job to ensure that our resources continue and is maintained and sustained for our community today and for the future generations. We strive to formulate policies that will be meaningful to all our communities. We are certainly honored to have been here. Some of our staff and some of the members have been privileged to have been here for several days and have engaged in many members of our community, the Samoan community, to talk to them. And I hope that in the next few days, during our meetings and in our fisheries forums, which we're going to have called tonight, we hope to engage as much as possible in candid, meaningful conversations with members of our American Samoa community. We're here for the next few days to deliberate on agendas, far-reaching issues, fisheries policies that will continue to impact our lives in the Pacific. I feel that the Samoa community have embraced this meeting, and again, I hope that we will continue in the next few days to have a very productive conversation on the issues that are on the agenda for this 156th meeting. Again, thank you.
The 156th Council meeting hosted by American Samoa Department of Marine and Wildlife Resources. Many of you traveled long distance, serves to remind us all just how important our work is. I am new in this council system, but what I have seen so far in terms of the process, soliciting public input, council representation, and advisory committee, there is a great deal of input from everyone that wants to get involved in the process, and I'm very thankful for that. I would like to thank Kitty Simmons and her staff for coordinating this 3-day meeting. We look forward to sharing ideas, addressing issues with fishery with you. Once again, welcome and enjoy the 3-day meeting here in American Samoa.